Alright guys, now Scorpion. Obviously, yes, my favorite character, so yes, I will most likely be biased to him. I apologize, it's just how I feel about Scorpion. Scorpion is my dude, and maybe one of these days I will make a video about why Scorpion is so awesome to me. It's not just because of how cool he is. I have a connection to him. Like, I feel a connection to him as a person because, well, like I said, I'll get into it when I make a video. I will make a video, though. Because, there's a lot of people that like Scorpion because he's cool, he's badass and whatnot, I agree, he's badass. Oh my gosh, he's badass. He's an awesome freaking character. He's amazing. But he's also, he's real, is the best way I can put it. Like I said, I will get more into it when I get into it. So, let's just stop. Before I get into a discussion again and make this whole entire video about me discussing Scorpion and not reviewing him. So you've already seen it, so you already know the details, like, crazy amazing! And if you get him in hand, you'll see he's even more amazing because the detail is crazy. My camera's not doing him justice at all. But, now, this is going to be a review of my custom Scorpion, as my new Scorpion is now custom, and his mask fell off. But hey, that works, because guess what? I did a custom with him, and I have to thank Lone Wolf for this idea, because I was originally going to sculpt a beard, but it's much too small, and I tried. I really tried with my extra Scorpion figure, and it did not work. So I said, nope! I'm just gonna do what Lone Wolf did, and I told him, and I was like, I'm sorry, bro, but it's all I could do because I cannot sculpt it. It's way too small. It was a pain in my ass. But anyway, there he is. He's got a beard now. Yay! So that's what I suggest to any of you people that want to do that. This is a quick fix too. All you have to do is grab a black Sharpie marker. Not kidding. Black Sharpie marker. Put that on his face, and you have Hanzo Hasashi. So it's cool. It's a quick fix, and you gotta thank Lone Wolf for it. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, I will put the link in the description. Check him out. He's pretty cool. He's a nice dude. I like him. And also, he's apparently my #1 fan, which I am humbled by and appreciate. Never thought I'd have, like, a fan. That's really cool. And then I also made him special custom kunais that are by themselves so he can hold them in his hand like he was doing in the intros. Speaking of kunais, what did I do with his extra kunai? Now that I think about it, 1 second, I'm going to get a little bit of lunch. That's good stuff. Oh, there it is. Whew. I thought I lost it, viewers. Okay, so he's got two he's got 2 kunais with the change. So since I got 6 Scorpions, I made 2 extra kunais by themselves. Or just kunais. I didn't make these. All I did was twist them off. Literally, this is barely even a custom. And the beard thing is barely even a custom because it's just a quick fix. It's still a great, ingenious idea. Like I said, you gotta thank Lone Wolf for that one. And then I also, since I had 3 Scorpions, I have an extra mask that I use for display purposes for when you interchange the head, which I will show you now. Because I've already been through articulation and everything. This is more going to be towards the customization that I have done with this figure. So, I apologize if anyone hasn't seen my original review. If you haven't, check it out. It's... I don't know if it'll be in the description, but if you go through my videos, you should be able to find it. And not to be mean or anything, but if you're too lazy to go through someone's videos to find something, if you really want to see it, then you're lazy for not doing that. I mean, I go through hundreds and hundreds of videos just to find out what people do. Like, I go through a lot of Markiplier's videos because I really like what Markiplier does. And I recently got into him I want to say 2 years ago, I got into Markiplier. And I did not get to see all of his old videos. So I've been going through all of his old videos, like every single one. I've almost seen every single video of his, and he is funny as crap. If you have not seen him, check him out. I don't know if I'll have him in the description, but check him out. All you have to do is look up Markiplier, spell it the way it sounds. It's just like that. It's amazing. And then there's also another one who's really good and funny, Dashy XP. I love him. I think Markiplier and Dashy XP, if they did like a collaboration together, it would be amazing. Now, granted, I do have my gripes with Dashy XP's recent gameplay with Godzilla, but it's only because he called her a chick. But I think he called her a chick for comedic son of a biscuit, comedic. There we go. Comedic purposes. So I don't hold it against him. I think it was just he was trying to make fun and be funny and whatnot, and that's what he does. So I don't like hold it against him. I'm not like aggravated with him, but I am aggravated with the way people comment about it. Like I said, I will make a video about that. My whole entire rant about how people feel about the Godzilla game, and I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for it because I'm going to include some other games that a lot of people like. So I'm just telling you right now. If you hate me, you hate me. I really don't care. This is my life, and this is what I feel to decide what what I've decided to do with my life, and this is what I like, and this is what I do, and it's strictly my opinion. You have your own opinion. We all have our own opinions, and if we hated each other for our opinions, we would be stubborn assholes. Yeah. I'm sorry. I keep getting into other things. Alright, so you got him with both of his kunais. And let me just pop the head off. I bet a lot of people are like, what are you doing? Why? Why would you pop off his head? It's so beautiful. But just so you know, anyone who wants to customize, like I have done, his head is connected to the neck joint. It is all one sculpt. So if you plan to do what I have done, and add something that is not his actual head, I think people know where I'm going with this, if anyone's a fan of Scorpion. I would suggest to use epoxy sculpt. That's what I did. Just wait. Plus, epoxy sculpt stays really good, so it feels sturdy enough that you can switch out the heads enough, I think. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. The Inferno Scorpion, as they called it in MK9. But this is based off of concept art, which, you know, if I take out... One second. If I take out my Godzilla movie, because I like watching Godzilla movies. I'm a Godzilla fan, okay? I like watching Mortal Kombat movies, too. I like Alien movies and Predator movies. I like the movies. The movies. I like movies. I like movies. I like games. I like figures. I like dioramas, and I wish I could go back to making a lot of dioramas. I may make one diorama for my Mortal Kombat figures, but that's about it, because I don't have much room in this room, because it's small. But I love it. I love my new... Speaking of room, I will probably do a room tour one of these days, because I've recently fixed it up, and I'm going to fix it up even more. Once I get it to the way I want it, which I can't guarantee, I don't know when I'll do it. I want to say sometime before, maybe before summer ends, my room will be the way I want it to be. Maybe? So, don't, like, anticipate, what's the word? Oh, don't anticipate, I did say it. What? My head's not here, guys, I'm sorry. It's hot. Messing up my brain cells. But anyway, don't anticipate the room video, just know that eventually it'll be here. And I'm also going to do more Let's Plays of Godzilla. If you have seen my Let's Plays, I have actually, I've already beaten the game. I have all the Let's Plays all ready to be uploaded. I don't want to upload them all at once and overwhelm you with craziness. I want to try to do like 2 a week. And then eventually it'll get to the end. And then also, I'm currently working on upgrading every monster. So once I have every monster upgraded, I'm going to do a King of Kaiju thing with him. That'll be fun. Alright. Extras, collection, concept art, characters, Scorpion. Now, this is basically what he's based over. It's not exactly how he looks. But this is like the idea that I had. I wanted to do the Inferno head, but instead of having him on flames, one, because I'm not that good of a sculptor, two, because I'm not that good of a sculptor, and three, because, you guessed it, I am not that good of a sculptor. But seriously though, and then also the fact that I want to eventually get the fire effect from Tamashii Nations for Scorpion. I think it would work way amazing with him. So, there's that. So you got him with that. He's got the interchangeable head. And then, like I said, I told you I had an extra mask to basically kind of like symbolize that he's taken off his mask. And if you guys read the comics, I hope this doesn't spoil it for you anything. Maybe I'll put it in the description. Spoilers to the comic. Or I'm saying it right now. Spoilers, 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 spoilers. Okay, this is a spoiler like 5 times. I'm pretty sure people know this is a spoiler. Scorpion / Hanzo Asashi can change from Scorpion to Hanzo Asashi at need and will, or whatever you want to call it. So, like, he can be human Hanzo Asashi with the power of fire. He can summon his fire whenever and do his kunai and everything whenever he wants. But he can also summon his hell side when he gets angry enough. He's almost kind of like a ninja version of Hulk. Kind of. But with a vengeance. When he gets angry or remembers something that happened to him, or he remembers what happened to his clan or his family or whatever, he can tend to get on the fiery death kill stage. Which is, cool to me. Basically, that's what I was going for. I was going for the fact that he can take off his mask and be like Scorpion, or he can take off his mask and be Hanzo. So that's why I have 2 interchangeable heads and 2 masks. I want to have an extra mask so he can take it off. The other one I kind of want to like keep on as much. And I don't usually say this, but I think you're probably not going to see it that well. You can sort of see it. But I've kind of made him have like fiery eyes, and I think, in my opinion, everyone else could think otherwise, but in my opinion, I'm very happy with him. I think he turned out really good. Usually, I'm not a fan of my customs, and I'm just like, it was okay, it turned out decent. But I think he really turned out good, and I also think one of my other customs turned out really good, a lot better than I ever expected, and I'll get into that later. Okay, so let me just interchange these real quick so I can show you the last accessories. Now these ones are an example of when I said most of the time I'm like, it's okay. This is definitely an example of this. It might even be borderline sucky, because it didn't turn out as I wanted it to. I couldn't sculpt it that way I wanted it to. Once I get better with sculpting, I think I'll do a lot better when I get to that stage. And when I get to that stage, trust me, you will see a lot more of my customizations. But for now, I do a couple customizations every year, maybe so, because it just comes to mind. Like, that's what I think customization is about. It's about what comes to your mind, not doing what everyone else wants you to do, or not what everyone else wants, doing what everyone else is doing. Like, don't copy everyone. That's not what customization is. Customization is your own ideas, your own beliefs, your own thoughts and whatnot. Basically, yes, they're flimsy first of all, and it's mostly because of the weight of the epoxy sculpt. If I could maybe shave it down or something, I don't know. But if I had my Dremel, maybe I could make it look a little bit better, but for now, this is what you got. Basically, these are his longer spears that go out a longer distance than what his original spears do. And in case you can't tell, here are his original spears. So just imagine that his arm. And it doesn't look like it's that much longer in this, but that's because it's bent. let me just put this straight down and hold it straight. And basically, since I had 6 scorpions, I used 4 of them for 2 long spears. As you can see, it's double the size. So that was the point of that. And I'm not sure if it turned out the way I wanted it to, honestly. I think it'll look better when, you know, have it, well, it popped off. But I think it'll look better when you have it against people. It'll look cooler, a lot cooler, way cooler. But personally, I don't think I did a very good job with the spears. I kind of wish that I could redo it, but I don't feel like I have the right capabilities to redo it, so I'm not going to mess with it for now. I think I'll just keep it as is, and just be happy with it. Because it is my figure, and as long as I'm okay with it, I think it doesn't really matter what other people think. If I like it, then I like it. It's whatever. And it works. The only thing that scares me about these accessories, man, the spears scare the crap out of me, because they're just like, they feel so freaking fragile on the little hole things that you put on the hands. That's the only thing that scares me, honestly. Anything else I can do, but that scares the crap out of me. But anyway, there's Scorpion. Let me give him one last thing. A little looking dude. Cool. Let's have all the figures next to each other with all their stuffs. Well, not all their stuffs, obviously. But just like the way I have them posed right now. Nothing dynamic or crazy, just how I posed them when I did the reviews. So here is Series 1. Get ready to look forward to the gallery when I do it. It's going to be interesting, I hope. Like I said, I'm going to put as much as love and attention as I've done with any other gallery I've ever done. So hopefully it'll look good. I really plan to like go all out with this one, because I do finally have all of Series 1. I'm so friggin' happy. But that'll about do it for now, for this part of the video. Let me give you guys a sneak peek of my upcoming customs that will have their own videos, as I have said. Ta-da! No, I'm just kidding, that's size one. I'm funny. You don't think I'm funny? I don't think I'm funny either. But anyway. And yes, they do all come with accessories just like the regulars. Here's a sneak peek. Not going to tell you their names, but I think you can guess just from the look. Now this one you're never going to be able to guess unless someone else made this. I apologize. Like, I really do. I apologize right now if someone's already made this character. If someone already has made this character, like the name and the backstory, I apologize. And I will give you all your due credit if you tell me. But here is my fan character that I made myself, that came literally from my head. I don't think anyone made this figure, or made this character, not that I know of, because it's interchangeable hands, just like the other guy. Swords. And he controls something. Not sure what it is, but you'll find out when you get to it. But for now, that should be it. Sub-Zero's hand fell out. One of his extra hands. And then I guess for a final size comparison with all the figures that I have right now, Series 1 I mean, let's just do him next to the other Jazzwares. The other 3 Jazzwares figures that I like, including the custom that I made. You guys obviously know who that is. My personal favorites for Jazzwares are these two, because I think they were the best done out of all of the Jaguars. Now, I haven't collected every one of them, and I don't ever plan to, because I feel that Mezco will take over and get everybody. So I feel like the whole roster will come in. But if for some reason, some sad reason, probably the fans being douchebags, sorry but it's true, about the whole new articulation stuff ruins it, because I bet you once they get that articulation they'll complain about the sculpt. And that's what's ironic and sad about it. But anyway, for now, it is Shao Kahn, of course. Love him. Love Shao Kahn. He's a really good figure. I like how he turned out. He's the best of the deluxe Jazzwares. Now, the best of the 6-inch, in my opinion, and everyone's probably going to be really shocked about this, but I really think they knocked it out of the park with Baraka. Baraka. He looks really, really good, in my opinion. But he scales really nicely with the other Mezco figures. The Jazzwares scales really well with Mezco, so that's a good thing. For anyone who actually likes Jazzwares, or the other Jazzwares figures, I should say. Until, of course, they get replaced, which most likely they will, I feel. Until then. Whoa! I knocked over boxes, I'm so sorry. This is what we get. And then finally, to compare them with my custom, which I don't even think anyone's ever seen, like, a video of them yet, but, my special design, or my own design, Kintaro. And in case anybody doesn't know this by now, Kintaro is my favorite Shogun. I like Goro, but Kintaro's always been my favorite. I've loved the way he looks, like the tiger design and the spikes and the... it's cool. Anyway, final thoughts. Obviously, knocked it out of the park in my opinion. Great figures. Really good. I think. I don't think anybody could have done it better, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I really don't think anybody else could have done it better. What else? I don't want to say look forward to a stop motion, because the last time I said that, I didn't make it like I wanted it to. I was going to make a stop motion for the Ice Clone. I was going to make a stop motion for Scorpion and... yeah, I'll say it, because I most likely won't do it like I wanted it to. I will most likely not ever do it, but if I decide to, you guys will be ready for it, I guess. Scorpion's rematch with the Alien Queen. I was thinking about working on some Godzilla vs. Pacific Rim stop motions. These are all ideas swirling in my head. Don't expect any of them. If anything, maybe 1 or 2 might come out later on in the year. But I know I said I really wanted to do some stop motions every week or so, at least. And I don't think that's going to happen. I don't even think it's going to be every month or so. So I apologize for that, guys, but I just get busy sometimes. Sometimes I get really busy playing video games, and I know it's like an excuse, and it's not really getting busy, but I get really distracted with games. Sorry, I'm eating my pizza. Pizza dip. I get really distracted with games. And sometimes I get really distracted with my toys. Like, I really do like to mess around with my toys. I don't care if that makes me look like a little kid or whatever. I love playing with these things. I'll mess around with them, put them in different poses. I will love toys until the day I die. This I am convinced of. Because so many people, way back when, so many people were like, you love toys now, but you'll grow out of it. And I believed them. And I was like, maybe I will. I've seen a lot of other people grow out of it. I've seen a lot of my friends go from absolutely loving toys. Now, most of them are ex-friends, because most of them don't ever keep contact anymore. And I don't want to seem like, oh, pity poor me or nothing, but it just seems like most of the friends I used to call friends honestly don't give a shit anymore, so it's whatever. I've got one really good friend of mine, though, who I will love till the end. That's my bro. And then, I also have my good PSN friends. Lone Wolf is one of my newer friends that I've recently encountered. Friend/fan, which is, like I said, really humbling and really cool. And I just want to say, bro, I really appreciate that you like what I do. I'm just glad that I make a little difference. I mean, I don't make a huge difference like Markiplier, but I'm glad that I make a little difference. And I'm glad I make some people like. I'm glad some people like what I do, and you know that's what inspires me to do more stuff. So I don't want to be like, give me more likes, give me more subs, but I feel the more likes and more subscriptions is the more inspiration I'll get to do stuff. Like I said, I'm not trying to seem like I need them. I don't need them. I will still do what I do. I will always do what I do, regardless of subs. I mean, for goodness sakes, I started at my old channel, John Harmon, the one that I've lost, and I cannot get back, which is sad because I really love that. I really love that channel, and I would really love for my old subscribers to come back and, you know, get involved with my community again, because I had so much fun talking to them and talking about customs and stuff, and it was cool. It was really cool, and I'm meeting new people, so I like that. But basically, I just want to say that I started out with like 5 subscribers in that channel, and I never expected to get past 10, ever. And when I got to the 10 subscribers, like, wow, people think that the stuff I do is okay. And I will admit, some of the stuff was probably mostly for like Gundam style and stuff, the dumb stuff that I did just for fun, to entertain. And I did those for the entertainment purpose of this generation, which is kind of sad in my opinion, but I did it for the entertainment purpose of the generation, and it was also fun. I will not lie, it was also fun to make my alien figures do weird stuff and Mortal Kombat figures do weird stuff to be funny. It was fun. I hope to also maybe get back into doing unofficial music videos like I used to. Those were fun. And I will most likely put a copyright disclaimer on there, obviously, YouTube. I just want to also say this. I don't know if they watch these videos as much. I mean, obviously some of them must do, so because they do get you for copyright if you have any music. But I just gotta say, most of us, maybe not all of us, but most of us YouTubers really are not here for copyright reasons. Most of us are here for entertainment purposes. This is what we do. I mean, think about it. If you are playing a video game, and, you know, like for instance PlayStation 4, you're playing your PlayStation 4, and you're listening to music while you're playing it. It's awesome. You love playing games with the music. Now imagine playing a game with no sound. What? But anyway, that's aside the point. I've made it to like 230 something subscribers in like a little bit of time with that channel, and I was really proud of myself and whatnot. But I still kept doing what I did before I even got there. So I just want to say, anyone who has a YouTube channel and is discouraged by it, don't make new YouTube channels. Just stick with your old YouTube channel. Do what you love, and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, how many followers you have. Just do what you love. Because that's what I do, and I love it, and I will always love it. And I just got to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. Like, comment, share with your friends, subscribe, and enjoy. Cali Surfer Guy out. Peace!